Oh ho ho, I'd be so ashamed of being such a mangy butch like you. Oh ho ho, you the king gorilla. We're on his same clique. I can't help it. 8th graders. 7th graders. 6th graders. Why do schools even use Chromebooks in the first place? They run like garbage. Me coping with Shimmer getting taken down. Me asking a friend for a RAW file that they had. Me finding a RAW source online. Me using Wayback Machine to get the RAW. POV, that one teacher. I give extra homework. I lower students' grades because they didn't use the right method for the question. I nourish the whole class for when one student did something. Why don't my students like me? The smart kid saying that John bought 10 apples. The other smart kid saying that John bought 15 apples. Me who got the answer is minus 6,834.7777 apples. When the teacher picks me to answer something I didn't pay attention to. How's studying for finals going? Procrastinating. Distracting others. Me using school internet for regular browsing speed. Me bringing a portable internet box to school. Me connecting to the nearby air purifier. When you realize there will never be another snow day as everything is online now. Quiet kid pull out chewing gum. Classmate from 0.5 radius is for me. Scientific incidents proving that children need 8 hours of sleep every night. Schools, schools, schools. When you sit on the table in school, I see no God up here other than me. Me getting a 98% on the test, me accidentally copying the answer I did for the question before that question. You are remembered for environmental acts, pushing for school integration of race and gender, treason. 16-year-old me, sad and stressed because of school, my little brother offering to do my homework. Be me, be teacher at Christian school. One day start talking with the kids about anime, recommend them to watch Death Note. Several of them start watching it. One kid's parents finds out and files a complaint. End up getting fired for unholy tendencies. My face when I got fired for recommending anime. The medieval version of the weird kids who all became lifelong friends in high school. This elementary teacher rakes leaves and schoolyard into adorable cartoon characters every morning for her students. Last day of school. Last day of school ever. Be reading online textbook for school in living room. Be bored as duck staring at the pages. Suddenly begin to feel weirdly anxious for no reason. Feel extremely sad about everything. Despite all efforts, begin sobbing. Go to room so no one will see, and curl up on bed holding self. Feel utter emotional agony for almost an hour. Suddenly stops. Feel completely fine. Soon enough feel better than ever. Tear through the textbook with no problem. Strangely feel like breaking something or choking someone. Not angry or anything. Just want to do it. Have to fight the urge to punch a hole in the wall. I'm starting to think this isn't normal. Jack Bulk's son looks like he's walking Jack Bulk to school. Teachers logging into 10 different websites, organizing their tabs, pulling up presentations, answering messages, and making sure their technology works, all before school even starts. Couple making out in the hallway. Fight breaks out in the hallway. Kid walking too fast in the hallway. Teachers. No running in the halls. Yo, my son just graduated from school. LMAO. Made the massive mistake of looking at my Facebook account for the first time in approximately 8 years and checking out where everyone is now, since I made it in middle school in 2009. And every single person has a literally perfect life. So how are the people you know from school doing in relation to you anons? As for me, 24, overweight, Dearjun, meme humanities degree, pointless office waji government career on 70k, alcoholic, no hobbies except writing fan fiction, one in real life friend who I watch a movie with once a month, some other people I know on Discord. That's it. Haven't been to any other social event in like 5 years. Everyone I used to know is working at the UN or they're married lawyers. This is what I get for browsing 4chan daily since I was 10, I guess. You're gonna die, and I'm gonna laugh about it. 7-year-old me after the first day of school. I must do this for another 12 years. I'm the dumbest man alive. Why doesn't school teach taxes? You're clearly dumber. High school in Asia. High school in Europe. High school in America. Do schools teach us English and math? Yup. And analyzing a text and then doing math based on that analysis is how you do taxes. Yup. And the tax codes change with time and location. So it makes sense to teach us these base skills instead of just how to do taxes for the current year in our home state. That makes sense to me. So you learned how to do taxes in school. Schools should teach us how to do taxes. Students in school. Students if school taught useful stuff. Students if school was taught in an interesting and accessible way. Society if angry 12-year-olds didn't complain about school not teaching how to pay taxes. A teacher at an elementary school in South Carolina wanted to help little boys with no dad at home. So he started a gentleman's club where these little guys dress up and learn to shake hands, make eye contact, etc. He even has extra jackets and ties for boys who can't afford them. You're one of the shortest boys at school. You're still taller than most of the girls. I was educated once. It took me years to get over it. Me reading Hotler's Wikipedia page after I went back in past and ruined his painting to get him rejected from art school so I don't have to study his overrated and boring paintings in art class. Innocent me enjoying high school history class. My history teacher, Indian muslin cloth was so fine that one emperor scolded his daughter because he could see her nipples through 7 layers of cloth. My kid 10 minutes before school. I'm too weak. My kid 10 seconds after marking absent for being sick. Unlimited power. My entire family. Look who has a girlfriend. Me. The girl classmate who is my best friend in school. Me walking into the Scholastic Book Fair with $20 in my pocket about to buy 6 Goosebumps and make more and more money. Me in kindergarten. I got yelled at by adults 5 times today. I'm still having fun. Me in school. The teacher told me to be quiet. I'm now depressed and the world is better without me. Heat girl from high school that got back in touch. Then. Now. School doesn't give us enough sleep. The average person needs 8 hours of sleep. My brother in Christ. Go to sleep earlier. Mom who helped her blind daughter graduate from law school by attending every class and reading each textbook out aloud for 4 years received an honorary law degree for her effort. No, you're too old to go trick-or-treating in high school. LMRO free candy. I dispensed wisdom. What is your wisdom? School lunches should be free. That's a good wisdom. When you don't want to go to school and your mom walks in. I'm too weak. Your Japanese dad Pinky promised to come to see your school play. He is a former Yakuza. Elementary school. I don't like math. Too many numbers. High school. Oh yeah. Try numbers and letters. College. You guys get numbers? This boy's possessed by a demon that makes him unable to study. Upon exposure to books or anything related to school, he immediately passes out. Me when I wake up from an after school nap at 8:37 PM completely disoriented, one sock missing, drool running down my chin, pant legs riding up past my knee, sweaty as duck, I have a splitting headache, insanely thirsty, no one is home, and I have no idea what year it is. Texas kindergarten teacher caught giving melatonin gummies to students in special education class. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. My mom comes to wake me up for school. Me who never went to bed. It's late and I don't wanna be late for school. Night dudes. See you again tomorrow. Last online. 5 years ago. Hi mama. My grades were released. I did not do very well in 2 of my subjects. Sorry. Sweetheart, you go to law school and are handsome and don't do any drugs. Mummy is perfectly happy with that. Cheer up honey bunch, look at this cute baby. Did any of your friends do bad too? If so, show them the baby too. Zuxo love mummy. POV. Lina Rhodes picking her son up from school. All the dads, male teachers, and older brothers. Hey, I've seen this one. iPhone users on dating apps and in school buying and telling Android users to end themselves because blue bubbles. Why are Android users being so mean right now? William Rehnquist pulling up to the first Scottish hearing in 1981. The girl he proposed to in law school. Leonard's high school bully stops by and Sheldon isn't at all surprised that it's his dead father. They literally banned camo pants from my old school because people kept making invisible jokes and one teacher had a mental breakdown and decided to quit because of them. Kid with camo pants. Students, where are your legs, dude? Teacher trying to teach. Me turning on my camera because the teacher asked and I felt bad. The teacher thanking me in front of everyone and being happy that someone is participating. Me when boomers ask why I haven't moved to the city to pursue my dream career, marry my high school sweetheart, and live in a house with carpet and a garage. With what money? Me thinking about the quote, most men don't get their first flowers until their funeral. My 6-year-old daughter few days later after school. Got this for dad. When my son died, he was 12, all the kids from school gave us letters talking about things they will miss about him. One of the kids wrote I'll miss his big water bottle and how he likes to stay hydrated. This very much confused me as we have him a regular 12 ounces refillable bottle that went making early in the school year. A month later, I'm going through things, trying to find any library books and such that needed to be returned to the middle school. And there was a 2-liter Sprite bottle in his gym bag, 3/4 full of water. Making a friend in college. Making a friend in high school. Making a friend in middle school. Homeschoolers, you all have friends? High school teacher, college professors won't be as laid back as I am. College professor, I'm cancelling class just because, so take the quiz I posted online. Question 1. Do you pinky swear that you watched the CC video? Yes. No. Someone added this to the periodic table in their chemistry book. 112. The element of surprise. N who wore these to school sacrificed any chance at having a girlfriend for their hobby, and to be honest, I can respect that. Fun fact, in middle school a friend of mine would always bring one of these into class. One day a girl did the same and challenged him to a duel and lost pretty badly. Turns out she liked him a lot and decided to learn the game, so she had a reason to approach him. They're still together 12 years later. Me watching a simplified science video so I can talk about her interests. My girlfriend, a certified doctor and PhD student. My nightmare, having to write public school history curricula. I want my kids taught about the past exactly as it happened, in a way that also mythologizes this country's achievements in particular, while portraying bad actions as aberrations in order to instill a sense of civic pride, but is not in any way opinionated. First day of school. Time to go, ladies. You both look adorable. Giggle. Love you. Girl. Does Taylor Swift know you stole her clothes? Bye. Love you. Oh my god. Hate you. Thanks dad. Bye. My mother going to enroll me in school. I have a talking donkey. School starts giving us the 3D coordinate system. Me who already knows how to use it ever since I was a child because of Minecraft. I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Be me. Teachers at school, hear you're good at IT. Whenever there is a problem in class with the computer they tell me to fix it. I just stand at their screen and they fix it themselves. They thank me for helping them. I never even do anything. Singing a song you learned in school. An adult overhears you. He's a composer named Zoltan Kodaly. He thinks your singing is so bad that he makes it his life goal to reform music education. No one. Random ace kid in the hallway when you are taking an exam. Remembering the days when I would take school off and mom would buy me Mountain Dew Code Red. I miss you, mom. Heading to school after playing games till 4 am. Heading to work after staying up past 10 PM in my mid-20s. Kids today have no idea that about 30 years ago, Champion was a cheap sports brand sold on the back shelves at Kmart for around $1.99 a shirt, and you got laughed at in school for wearing it. My least interesting class, when the teacher makes it engaging, and so I still learn. Algebra. High school students. High school students. Algebra. College students. Algebra. You get home early from school. It's raining outside. The boys are online. Me in college wondering why all of my high school friends suddenly got into a relationship while I'm still single and struggling in academics. My teacher in school. My teacher on Instagram. Randomly mention healthcare. Randomly mention school shootings. European losing an argument to an American. One time in high school my brother took my car and crashed it, got it fixed, and put it back in the driveway all within my 6-hour school day, and he kept it a secret for 4 years. I think that's the most sibling thing ever. When my mom picks me up from school and me telling her how my day went. In 8th grade, I had a crush on a boy in my class. At some point, I found out my family was moving, and I was going to switch schools. So, I wrote him a very long love letter. The day after I read it to him in front of my class, my parents decided I could keep going to the same school. Go to school. Work. Age. Experience trauma and loss. Die. Me when I'm asked to say 3 things about myself in school. Oh, you don't get how to do it? Let me explain it the exact same way I explained it the first time. Me listening to a song and imagining it didn't exist, so me and my non-existent band can write it for the school talent show and impress everybody. College professor. Don't you remember this from last semester? Me, who hasn't been to school in 7 years. I do not. A train station in Japan had plans to close, but noticed a student was the only one using it. They decided to close when she graduates from high school. Girls in high school, actually attractive and nice kids. People that peep in school bathrooms. Got it. Single mom dresses as dad, so her son wouldn't miss donuts with dad day at school. How was school today, Nelson? A mean kid asked if I was a nerd. What did you say to him? I said I preferred the term smarter than you. Attaboy. Some older kid in elementary school. Hey you ducking maggot. Me at 8-year-old in 1999. I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you. My friends. Ex-high school classmates. Me today. Wow, I was so dumb and cringe. Me 10 years ago. Yes you were. Nevertheless during that time your concerns in life were only limited by getting bad grades at school, losing your games in Call of Duty, and not being able to hang out with your few friends you had. Sure you were dumb and cringe, but you were also happier. Goodbye high school. I survived. I will never suffer again. High school. Never. College. Job. Video game developers choosing to release their most anticipated games at the start of the school year. I'm not former gifted student. I'm still gifted. Put me in a 4th grade class, I'd annihilate them all, like I did the first time. Mom, I need a costume for the religious party at school. Say no more. Skradina formulating complex quantum physics theories. Skradina when it comes to schoolgirls. Me before going to school. Mom, Dad, don't forget your lunchbox and call me if you want to get picked up. You have to hit first when it comes to a battle. Never show weakness. That feeling when you finally graduate medical school. The mission, the nightmares, they're finally over. The underpaid school IT guy when he restarts the school computer and it still doesn't work. The boy who stayed at school over Christmas break because his best friend didn't have a home. Do well in school and get a good job because the more money you make the more puppies you can adopt, and puppies are the root of happiness. Europeans, stop using imperial. The conversions make no sense and metric is better in every way. USA, what the duck is a kilometer? USA, did you finally tell him we learn the metric system in school? USA, no, it's funny watching them complain about imperial units. Pap, you failed art school. Boom. Roasted. And now I'm hotler. Me in 2040 dying in the operating table because my doctor used ChatGPT to pass medical school. I've been teaching for 20 years, so that means you're a good teacher, right? Right? In 2001, Kenny Waters, a man who was wrongly imprisoned for 18 years for murder, was finally freed after his high school dropout sister went to law school to prove his innocence.